Good morning, welcome to some Gran Turismo from Dragon Trail Gardens in Group 4. Just check everything is working as it should be. Looks all good so far. So yeah, we'll do some daily race C from Dragon Trail Gardens. Group 4 cars, most people are going to be in the Citreon, maybe an odd little Supra or G70 in there. We're in the NSX to start off with. Settings are on, setups are on even. Got my own setup on, what I kind of normally do with the NSX. It's probably not that great, but it seems to rotate the car quite nicely. But yeah, welcome along folks. Let's see if we can get some decent racing. My phone might go off at some point as well because maybe getting a phone call from the dentist. Whoop-de-woo. Just love getting a phone call from the dentist. Anyways, not many people in. I seem to have broken the algorithm on this channel. I'm telling you, I broke the algorithm. That's what happens when you don't do anything, when you don't do stuff. This is why momentum is everything. Momentum is everything. Anyway, feel free to say hello. Give me somebody to talk to. Dead Dave, how you doing? Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. It's taking its time to load in, isn't it? And we're in. And SR, welcome in. I was racing. Did I racing you last night, Dan? I'm pretty sure I was racing you last night. I'm sure I seen you in an Aston Martin, if my memory remembers correctly. Are we in? Let's see, are we in a... Wow, this race has died off quite quick. I know it's only 9:30 in the morning, but geez, oh. This race has died off very quickly from one day to the next, hasn't it? Just for the good luck, guys. Appreciate it. Right, starting at the back in the NSX. Let's see what we can do. There's a lot of A drivers, so we should be able to move forward a bit. Only 3 A+ drivers here. Ah, no worries, Dead Dave. I appreciate you dropping by and saying hello. Tonic, how you doing, mate? Jumping in for a few races, Tonic. I seen you doing a good bit of racing yesterday morning. Definitely not as sweaty as it was yesterday morning. Right, let's do it. They had one race, Aston was terrible, yeah. I mean, I think I got taken out by somebody in that race, if I remember rightly. Position made up. Yeah, first slot debut, interesting race. It's quite good that you get... First slot's always good that you get a few different... Oh, Jesus. Wrapped myself there. Yourself, poke a nose in there. A silly place to poke a nose in. Yeah, lots of random cars on the first race, isn't there, Tonic? It's quite good. Always quite an interesting, like, quite a stacked race, the first race in the morning. He's off. Yuletide, yeah, the Citreon's definitely the best car from what I can tell. Not actually tried it myself yet, but we'll try it later on. Lots of people going for the no tyre change strategy, which is surprising me, because it's only 2 seconds for a fresh set of tyres. It's not worth it, I don't think. Welcome, Yuletide. Yes, I was in that race when the server died, yes. I was in that one, Dan. Yeah, it was quite an abrupt kind of end to that one. Yeah, everybody got disconnected in that race. I checked a few streams at the time. Yeah, everyone got kicked out. Cars that you're doing, yeah, I think most people don't realise it's only 2 seconds, yeah. But yeah, Yuletide, the Citreon is the go-to car for the race because it's good on the tyres and fast as well. Yeah, I was noticing when I had a Citreon in my slipstream how quickly they were catching me in this NSX, so... I don't know what's still top of the leaderboard. Maybe the G70 is still top for qualifying. So I always just avoid the sausages on the chicane and race trim. So I do. And around the outside of the Ferrari maybe. Outside here, it wasn't the plan. It'll work just as nicely. Racing was very clean. Probably too clean. In the wrong game, my friend. Up to P5. quite nicely indeed. No, it was definitely everybody, Dan, definitely everyone. Oh, Jesus. That drifted so much wider there than I was expecting. I do feel we need to be going faster than this though. I get the move lined up there out the gain on the Citreon. Quite a lot of understeer behind this guy. And here. Do the opposite of this guy then, we'll do the opposite. Oh buddy, don't even stop for the corner though. Good pit, right, let's try and put in a good lap here and jump him in the pits. The problem here might be the people that have not changed the tyres though. Could be behind quite a few people who have not changed tyres, which is going to be, well, interesting, but the reason I'm staying out is because I think we can jump the traffic by maybe doing an additional lap here. So if those kind of people have not changed the tyres are now starting to struggle a little bit and we can put in like a 38 of some sort, we might be able to get it 2 seconds on them, but I want to jump that Citreon. More like an overcut, Dave, but yeah, that's the idea. Car's moving around now. Over, that's the one, yes, that's the one. See how it works. We'll see how it works. Thank you for joining me, folks. I appreciate it. Worked a treat, folks, it's worked a treat. Up to P5 and fresh tyres. Can we catch a few of these guys up ahead? I think this Aston Martin changed the tyres, so... Whoa! Tell you what, this NSX drives like an actual MR car around here. Well, it may be the setup I've got on it, but it actually does feel like an MR car rather than... I don't know, I think for me, like a lot of the MR cars in Group 4 don't feel that different to FR cars. I don't know if you would agree. Jory, how you doing? I get some low 38s. I've not done a 37 yet. Definitely struggling in that Aston Martin, isn't it? It's not going to be always easy to overtake the straight though. Huge amount of respect there from the Aston Martin, thank you. You Kingster, that's how you drive. Nay, how you doing? Welcome in. Dropping off a like button and obviously manager up from London, so can't even look. Ah, get the manager, you're the boss, man. Tell them they're the visitor. A good manager doesn't come up and disrupt the normal working practices of their staff. Yeah, I mean it's sensible driving from the German, because if he gets into a fight with me, he just lets all those other cars behind catch up to them, so it's actually very sensible driving. It's something you don't see a great deal of. His strategy is to kind of save the 2 seconds and then lose as little time as possible in the fighting, so good to see. Team's on. Team battle at the end. Bex is struggling a wee bit. Nah, I've done a 37. There we go. Livestream assisted to be fair, but... Force me to the outside. In there. Maybe we go all the way around here. That's not how you defend that fairly, folks, by the way. That's not how you defend that. However, is it the last lap? Would you accept it on the last lap that you get a little bit more desperate? I don't know. We'll see how desperate I want to get. Just going to run me off the track. Very dirty driver, this. Very dirty. Not dirty, but just give him a little nudge. Yeah, 37's not bad. It was slipstream assisted, but yes, the Russian was not for giving that position up under any circumstances there. He did that in the final lap in F1 to be applauded. Tackle Tuesday. I like this, to be honest with you. I quite like this race. I quite like it. Going up there in the NSX as well. Nice. Nice to see a few different cars from the usual top split fair where everybody's just in the Citreon, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a bad finish, Dave. Not a bad finish at all. I'll take it, 100%. That was an enjoyable race. I enjoyed that. Even the battle at the end with the Russian, I knew from the first move, obviously, I was going to get no room whatsoever, so I had to drive accordingly, but yeah, stuff, good stuff. We still get some DR out of it. We got some, good, well, we get some DR. Just say thanks for the race, because I'm not sure I can say thanks for the clean race. Let's go. Right, I am going to go for an early pee on the stream. This is quite early even for me, and I'm going to go get some Iron Brew, and then we'll come back. We'll do another one in the NSX. I'll show you my setup. Because I do things very differently setup-wise to a lot of people. Like everybody goes lower on the front anti-roll bar and high on the, you know, as I go higher on the front. I think this is what I did in the last one. So this setup gives this car really good slip angle. So obviously you're maybe wearing the rear tyres out a little bit, but it gives you a lovely bit of, it's like a Group 3 kind of MR car feeling. It kind of, you can get the back end moving just in a nice controllable fashion. To get the car around the corners. It feels really nice. Feels very nice indeed. Makes the car really good fun to drive. With a little bit of danger in there. Interesting to drive. Right. Let me go and get some juice and I'll be back in a couple of minutes, folks. Right, we're back. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go. Anybody hear that drum? Oh, disappeared. I don't know if you've ever noticed it when you're in the kind of scenic views on this this track. Yeah, look, somebody's playing a drum. The band playing. What's our thoughts and feelings on this daily race then? Who likes it? Who hates it? Who's indifferent about it? Dragon Trail Gardens, it appears to be one of these tracks that seems to get an undue amount of dislike as far as I can tell. I quite like Dragon Trail Gardens. I actually prefer Gardens to Seaside, believe it or not. I prefer it to Seaside. I prefer that chicane to the Seaside one as well. At least that one's got a little bit of less RNG about it. Dave, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Once again, just been far too generous. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. No worries, Dave. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you once again for the 5 gifted memberships. Like as I said, you're too kind to me. You're far too kind. You love this track, Dan. Good to hear. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a great track. I think it's got everything about it you need. It's got the fast corners, it's got a tricky chicane when there's a risk reward about it, got a hairpin, got a multi-apex corner, it's got a left-right fast flowy section. I think this track's got it all. It's good. I don't particularly like this corner, don't particularly like the last corner too much, but I think this track's got a lot going for it personally. Bit of undulation. Gravel traps on the outside, curbs that can kill you. Like an old school track. Here's Dave, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Gloria likes the track as well. See, I like that about a track as well. I like that about a track where, like, sort of like that, the corners there, you've got the high curb, and if you get onto the red stuff, you might spin off, you can bottom the car out, and if you do run too wide, you're into the gravel. I think it's, you know, you should be punished for mistakes. There was certainly plenty of people getting punished yesterday, wasn't there? Oh my god, I've seen so many people spinning off yesterday. It was not kind to me yesterday though, I'll say that much. We got punted off in our first race that we did for the video. Well, we got caught up in an instant. First race. In the second race I had when it was okay. I think I went from like P16 to P9. In quite a sort of stacked lobby, so that was quite good. Third race, I spun myself on the chicane. Like literally tried to avoid the sausage and then hit the sausage with about a millimetre of my tyre and it spun me out. I did that in front of Rory as well, so lots of people seen that. That was kind, that was nice. Fourth race I got taken out by a Dutch driver who seemed to think that I had done something to them, but it wasn't me. That driver is going to be featured in a video, not a dirty driving video. That driver did the worst lap of Gran Turismo 7 you've ever seen in your life. So I'm going to feature that. Then I get disconnected from a race. The one that me and Dan were talking about earlier on. And then I did a late night one and I think I finished P4 from that one by pitting on lap 3. Wasn't too kind to me yesterday. Shelty, how you doing? Corners where you can overtake 3 people? Yes. It was a nice move. It was a nice move. Big Horse, how you doing? Yeah, Shelty was like, what are these 3? These 3 are being too kind to each other. Let the Scirocco through. Scirocco's got places to be. Right, Tonic, I see you in, mate. Good luck. Still persevering with that hurricane, are you? Like it. Jack's up at the front. He'll run away with it. He'll run away with it. Alpha Romeo behind us. We've got a Mosquito behind us. Surely they're going to pit at the end of that one. Disappointing, we've got 4 corners into the race and nobody's died yet. Tonic's having a go at it. Tyres after that. Need to have the slip here. Didn't get the rotation there, did I? Deep into the second part of the chicane. Well, way too late. Surprised you're not in the NSX Tonic. I thought you really like this car. Disappointing lack of deaf people. What's going on? Right, one in up to P12. relevant. Eugene, how you doing? You watch my dad race me. He's overjoyed. I think I've seen that name in the last race, yeah. I think he's in the Citreon up ahead, the black Citreon up ahead. Right. Not sure what to do on this one. Oh yeah. Shat myself there. I did weird stuff. Kind of hoping that might happen. We've got a bit of space now to put a lap in. Up in the 39s now, which is not where we need to be. That's not what we need to do. Looking after the tyres up until there, so we might try and put in a couple of fast laps here. That is not a good first split though, there. Lap, isn't it? Terrible. It's up. We're coming into a big mess regardless. Going to be a messy second half to the race, I would imagine. this lap then. Right. Well, good luck to your dad, Eugene. Good luck to your dad. I'll be careful not to punt him off if I get anywhere near him. Does he play on a wheel or does he play on a pad? Never can boot on a straight line, can't it? Not ideal. Ahead of DJ, but DJ's usually pretty quick. Hands full of that. These are the wheels asking for tips. Yeah, go and watch somebody faster than me for tips. Up there. We're finally out. We're finally got something to do. Alfa Romeo. Well, here's a tip for your dad, Eugene. Needs to give me P7 because P7 is my place. It is the P Womble. The only position I get aggressive to try and fight for. I'm only kidding on. Golf Tango Foxtrot, welcome in. Good slipstream in this back straight because of the headwind. Right, safe move up then. How did the Italian get to the front? Is he not pitted yet, maybe? Try and get a run out the chicane. Use that headwind to try and get the move down into the hairpin. Close enough. Closing up there. I think P5's maybe not changed tyres and struggling a little bit. Have to be braver over the sausage into the second part of the chicane if we're going to get this move done. It's quite difficult because you're unsighted going into the chicane, so couldn't find a way past. Just too good off the second part of the chicane. Where I'm too much of a wimp, so I am. Oops, no, look. Yeah, it's not bad though, not bad. How you doing, Carl? Welcome in. Nice to see you, bud. I've not seen you racing too much just recently, Carl. You having a wee break? Have you been doing some league stuff, or have I just not been watching at the right times? Seven months in the best company. Thank you for being a member of the channel for 7 months, Carl. I appreciate it. Right, let's mix it up. Let's jump in some different cars. Let's get the Jaguar out. Let's see how the Jaguar does around at Dragon Trail Gardens. I shall accept that friend request at the end of the stream. Should be able to be fairly aggressive on the curbs with the Jaguar. Let's just put the same setup on as we had on the NSX and hopefully it works. See how it feels anyway. I don't think we'll be able to do this. Oh, we can actually do this the same. Weird, but we'll give it a try. Good to hear you're back. I knew you were back. I kinda was looking in your chat, or you were talking in somebody else's chat, and I knew you were talking about cameras and stuff. Glad you're back though, Aaron. Welcome in. Would that setup work on the Lambo? I don't know, actually, Tonic. Absolutely no idea. It's my universal Group 4 setup though. On an MR car, it gives you a nice little slip angle Tonic, but I don't know how it'll work on a 4-wheel drive car. Here. Great racing at Spa yesterday. Just go stock. Give it a try, Tori. Give it a go. I mean, if it works on an NSX and works on a 4-wheel drive car and an MR, well, sorry, I mean FR and MR. Why are you sticking to the Huracan so much anyway, Toric? I kind of like the little touches where when you're in like, I've always kind of liked the little touch in time trial mode where your pit crew's the only crew that's there, so it's like a tasting day. There's very few people in the audience and that. I quite like the way PD kind of change things up from depending on what you're doing. Considering the league choice. Could be a bit of a struggle this in the Jaguar. It doesn't feel particularly doesn't feel fast. Get used to it. Steve, welcome in. Is that a lot of straights to use the power, is there? Let's have a go at turn 1 in it. Struggle through a chicane. Be faster than that in the race with worn tyres in the NSX. Yeah, this will be a struggle. This will be a struggle in this car, but we'll persevere. We'll get used to it. You never know. You never know. I might be struggling to do 38s in the race in this. Could be a struggle. That's what you're here for. People love to watch a struggle, don't they? Oh, it's a dentist phoned yet. Or emailed or something. Nope. Bringing up the rear tonic. I think that's where I might be staying as well, to be fair. Morning, True. How you doing? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Good luck, Tonic. Good luck to MDL's racing. Have a good one. Respect the sausage. He's... Brody will bin it. He'll end up down at the back anyway. That's my prediction. Rory likes a good spin. Good luck. Lesh, how you doing? Nah, I think that's might be the problem. I think I have set it for, I think I've set the wrong time, Lesh. I've set it for tonight, haven't I? I'll go in and I'll change that. Nah, naughty. Doesn't let me change the time. Could be why there's not so many folk in, Lesh. Thanks for pointing that out. I keep doing that. I wish bloody YouTube would use a 24-hour clock. Not change the timing? I can't change the timing there. Yo boy era. I've meant to set it for 9:25 AM and I've set it for 9:25 PM, which is maybe could explain why we're a little bit low on numbers in the chat. Very slow here at the back. The Jaguar actually feels much better than the race trip, I'll say that much. Carry on, Tonic, that was his fault. It's Fedistream later on as well. Yeah, we had a few good games. We did. I mean, I wasn't personally having terrible games most of the time, Lesh. It was just that the teams were setting up really poorly. But we had some good games towards the end of the stream, to be fair. But it was yeah, there was a couple of battles where I knew the battle was over 30 seconds into it, which is like the most kind of frustrating ones to have. Right up to P12. Quality not quantity, yes. But no, I quite like this race, Lesh, to be fair. I think this race is decent. I'm quite a lot of fun with it. Inside here, so we will. Oh, that's a bit naughty from the Spaniard. Hospital will overtake that if I've ever seen one. The problem with going down the inside of someone who's going down the inside of another car is that the driver doing the initial move is not going to expect anybody else to be there. You're putting an awful lot of faith I'm not looking at the inside at that point, I'm looking at the outside because I'm overtaking somebody, so to put your car in that position is pretty... pretty well, I don't know. Telling you're not going to be expecting it, so you're putting an awful lot of faith in another driver. Grumpy, how you doing? I can put my car down the inside unexpectedly as well, eh? Done like a kipper. The best game is Power Wash. I've heard that's actually quite good, yeah. I've heard that's decent, Carl. So you got the last few battles in luck mode, yeah. All this fighting's not done any good, has it? This track feels like it's like quite low grip in the game. Feels like the tyres lose the traction really quickly. Like they scrub very easily on this track for some reason. You don't want to let your A+ stop you from racing less. I've been there and done that. It's you should just not really care that much. Easier said than done, but yeah, I'd just go out racing, so I would. Oh my god! Bloody curb! I can't believe believe the curb did that to me there. Now this hasn't been a good outing in the Jaguar, has it? Not been a good outing. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's hang back a little bit so I've got some clean air to put some lap times in this Jaguar. I want to know if it's actually got any pace, so if it's worth using again. Hopefully this German doesn't come out right in my path. Got up in that curb a few times on the NSX, but it hasn't done that to me. It could have been a little bit unstable, but I just pulled the car around and went, yep. Say hello to the baddie air. We'll avoid that curb from now on. Demo, what are you doing? Ooh. Still fighting the fight with a non-meta. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I think you can be competitive enough in other cars, Demo. Not bad, and turn 1 was terrible on that lap, so definitely a low 38 in it. Sector was better, to be fair. That sector was better. Jay, how you doing? Yeah. This guy really wants 12th place, I reckon. absolutely no front tyres left. Drive right round the outside of you at turn 1 because you've got no front right tyre, I reckon. Did that quite well, to be fair. Did that quite well. I had to give him so much room because I didn't think I was going to get any back in return. Stop touching it. I've got a great deal of front right left, but Chris, how you doing? I love how people weave all over the place, man. Brilliant. I love how people weave in the braking zones to keep a 12th place. So desperate a lot of people, aren't they, to keep places, man. Hypes, how you doing? Quite a dull week for daily races this one. I think daily races is pretty decent. I think this is quite a good wee race, to be fair. I think you have the option to try pit a little bit earlier, try an overcut of some sort, so I wouldn't say that was clean driving, Austin, to be fair. I certainly wouldn't say it was clean driving. He was going to do everything in his power to keep that 12th place. 100%. Fine, it's fine. We ended up down there on our own accord. We made the mistake, so that's why we were down there. Might say a qualifying time because I don't even think I'll move that far up if I say a qualifying time because they'll all be done in the G70 probably, won't it? Persevere. Persevere. Nice to see you though, Austin. Welcome in. That's the risk reward though, Lesh. That's the risk reward of the race. You don't have to take the sausages on the chicane. You can avoid them and avoid that issue 100%. But you might be costing yourself a couple of attempts per lap. But as I said, that is the risk and the reward. You talk about turn 1, yeah, I was kind of surprised that turn 1 and turn 2 went as well as it did, to be fair, Austin. I did feel like I had to give him about 3 cars length, or 3 cars width to not make any contact with me, but yeah. It's not last anyway. Look, somebody quit, so we never finished last. This is now my only channel membership. Feel blessed, Sir Wombo. I feel blessed just by your presence in the chat, Jay. You do not have to be a member. Anyway, you disappeared last night on World of Tanks. Was I moaning too much, or was the game frustrating you too much? Because you kind of disappear for about the last 45 minutes. Or maybe you just had to get up for work in the morning. Maybe you even said cheerio and I never noticed. Like 610, so I don't think it's as much as that. Exactly, Chris, exactly. Right, let's try the opposite on the anti-roll bars on the Jaguar. Car felt okay. We'll give that a try. You meant to suffer on FIFA instead. No worries. I know. Why do we do that? Not go. Try go higher on that. Random setups. That's what I do, folks. I just do random setups. Go the same speed as the previous setup, and then it learned nothing whatsoever. I know, why do we do that? We play one game that frustrates us, so we think, I'm not playing this game anymore, so we put on another game that just frustrates us the same. Worse. Oh, not sure about this. Split, to be honest with you. So the cars react totally different on this second lap compared to the first one. 1 minute to go. Race 4. I don't think Jay's not got a spanner in here. He's got a spanner in the World of Tanks, but he's not got a spanner in here. In fact, we don't have any demos in earlier on, but we're not too many spanners in the chat at the moment. Maybe I need to dish a few more out. Discovered you need a good platoon to even have a chance on World of Tanks because I'm actually terrible. You're actually not though, Jay, that's the thing. You're actually just average. I don't mean that in a bad way, but you've got to... No, definitely not, Demo, definitely not. The gears are definitely all over the place. You underestimate how bad the average player, and I don't mean... You underestimate just how bad some people are at World of Tanks, Jay, honestly. Underestimate it. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of kind of corners that seem in between second and third gear on this car, for sure. Lewis is in, manual order is in. So I think the top two's decided. E3's pretty fast as well. We'll try and get a top 10 out of this Jaguar. I think that's maybe the best we can hope for up against the Citroens. Oh, I'm not sure you go there, Lesh. I'm not sure you go there. That's dangerous territory. You're not as bad as the worst players. Right, good luck everyone, or anyone racing. Good luck to myself. He's exactly less, yeah. Go friend. Don't overdrive this, Jack. I think this car's better if you don't, just let the car do the work. you, Eugene. Oh my god. Dead here, ain't it? Bloody hell, folks. I knew I was dead there. I called that before it even happened, didn't I? I was like, I'm dead here. There's no way I can not get hit by these cars. Oh my god, is my car badly damaged? Jeez, oh, bloody hell, man. I have severe damage. The car's undrivable. It's vibrating like crazy. It's fixed itself now. Oh man, I think my tyres are toast or overheated or dirty or... What's going on? Not even badly. Not even poorly, man. It's like, you know, you get damage and then the damage repairs, but the car still feels so dodgy. He had dirty tyres there and he still had more grip than the Jaguar in the Citreon through there. Do the opposite of this veer on, see if we can jump on. Still got one more lap in the tire. The problem is that coming into people pitting, be in front of people. Need to try and jump this veer on here. I don't think we will, but we'll give it a go. It's not what I needed. It needs to be fast. Last week Hundies on. Just need to turn them inside out, get an extra use out of them. There can't really be anybody that does that, surely. Surely not. What we wanted. Doesn't everyone do that? I hope it never gets as bad as the day when I feel like I've got to do that, you know? You just never know. You never know what could happen. You never know where your luck might go. That care bomb. That blasted, man. Let's do it behind this thing. Oh. the car to turn behind that. Yeah, when the zombies attack, that's what we'll all be doing. My car's aero is so unbalanced behind this Veyron. Terrible fruit middle sector, this car though, compared to the NSX. You have to carry fuel for melting snow, you don't waste it in laundry. I don't think I've driven this badly in a long time. Right, let's put in a couple of half decent laps at the end and see if we can maybe get a lucky top 10 if somebody bins it. It's a bit better, isn't it? Oh man. You don't get this level of amateur racing on ACC. Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people out there that beg to differ. But yeah, some of the driving this morning on Gran Turismo 7 has been pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Fusion, how you doing? Well, the field spread's because about 6 drivers get taken out on the first couple of laps, so that's what happened there. That's alright, Obert. Don't worry about it. It was a total cluster. Total cluster coming out the hairpin on, was it lap 2 maybe? Lap 2, something like that. I sound slightly depressed. Well, yeah, it's not been going very well, Shelty. Not been going very well. Right, I might give this bloody Citreon a go, see if it gets any better. Scotty gone, haven't seen him for a while. He does that though, Scotty, though, doesn't he? He kind of does disappear for a wee while. He does tend to do that. I'm sure he'll be back. We're 1 like away from 50, folks. Not been a lot to like, to be fair, but top lobbies are still way better than CD races, yeah. I mean, I don't mean like any disrespect to our A-rated driver friends in here, but you notice a big difference between driving with other A+ drivers and driving with A drivers. It's like the consistency through the lap. Like, you can be quite confident that your A+ drivers will drive the lap in a kind of consistent enough manner. You definitely notice a difference once you kind of go down to start coming up against A drivers. And I don't mean any disrespect by that, I really don't. But there's definitely a difference driving against them. Definitely a difference. It's like they just make more mistakes. They just get corners wrong more often, and then the rejoins cause the carnage. Your A+ drivers are more likely to keep the car on the track and in a consistent manner, which means the racing just kind of has a more consistent feel to it. Round finger, welcome in. Jay, I'm not. Honestly, I don't mind a bit of banter, but don't kind of say stupid things like that. Gran Turismo is not an arcade game. I think people forget what a bloody arcade game looked like. Burnout's an arcade game. Ridge Racer was an arcade game. When will PD actually make a deterrent for contact? The problem is, if they make a deterrent for contact, people get too frustrated with it because, and again, I mean no disrespect to the lower drivers, they contact each other a lot more, they have a lot more kind of silly incidents, and then the algorithm gives them silly penalties, and then you get uproar because I'm going, why am I getting a 5-second penalty for this? Even in the top splits, yeah, you know, I mean, there's a lot of fast drivers and the sort of the A+ drivers who are reckless as well. But they've had it though, Jory. They've had penalty systems where you did get punished for contact, but people can't handle it. They can't handle. They can't handle not being able to have contact. But yeah, because you used to get a penalty if you touched another car in the rear in a braking zone. You used to get a penalty for it. It was a pretty good deterrent to not touch another car in the braking zone. But then people were going, yeah. I remember back in the day, I remember I played this game with like 100 different penalty systems. I remember it being super strict at times. And I thought it was better because I could avoid getting penalties. But people just couldn't handle it. They could not handle it. Yeah, I'm going to pull another couple of races, Eugene. Well, Jay, I think you just weren't good enough at I just don't think you had the skills for an arcade game, and that's why you won't play it. Lack of skills, wasn't it, Jay? Just admit it. Now you're playing. Sure, now what are you playing now? You playing Forza? Forza Horizon? Project Cars 3. Project Cars 3, there's the game for you, Jay. There's the game. Go and play Project Cars 3. That'll suit you well. I'm only kidding on. Where's my Citreon? Let's try this thing. Yeah, that's true, Demo. That's true. I remember everyone complaining I'm bump drafting. Why am I penalised? Good times, yeah. Need for Speed Rivals, yeah. I mean, that's an arcade game, isn't it? Outrun, yeah. It's nice. Occasionally, yeah, Hypes I do. I normally do VR. Normally play VR at least once a week. Usually whenever I do time trial, I do it in VR, Hypes. Doesn't feel particularly lively on the front of this car. Oh, we're in. World of Tanks in VR would be awesome, wouldn't it? It'd be awesome. Tonic's back in. Oh, Cyrus is in as well. And the G70. Yeah, definitely. Hypes, yeah. That might not be the best car for VR, that's for sure. But you can manage though, you can definitely manage in it. Jack's up in the G70. Respect. I'll agree with you in that one, Jay. I would agree with you in that one. If you know, they'd maybe better served going in a more definite direction. That's why I think GT Sport should become a thing. I think they should go. They should make GT Sport and kind of go in that direction. I think that would be better. Yeah, get myself full tank commander outfit. There's a guy on Twitter called Army Commander who, or Army Guy is he called, who plays World of Tanks, and he kind of does that. My God, this thing got loads of understeer. Shafted there. Right, I've done something to this car not turn. I have to maybe get some of these magical mystical setup. The early pit. Fancy Cyrus's chances there going round the outside of that Spaniard. Not gonna lie. Tell you what, I do not like this Citreon so far. NSX setup does definitely not suit it. Timmy, how you doing? You on as well? Welcome in. use the sausages. If they kinda went, we're going to bring out a GT Sport 2, just don't be under any illusions, right? Kinda just like, you know, this is an online esports game. That's all it's going to be. We're going to improve all the aspects that we can of the racing. You know, we'll improve the penalty system, the collision system, we'll get some updated cars in, and a couple of new tracks. Maybe a kind of proper reporting system, stewards for GTWS races. You could even probably go like it's a £5 DLC on GT7, and possibly have some kind of little monthly subscription thing. Nothing too expensive, but I definitely think it could work. I mean, 5 years after GT Sport was released, there was still 100,000 people playing that game on a weekly basis. The player base is there. I understand why people are driving this now though. Oh, until you do that in a curb. Wreck yourself. Yeah, exactly, Jay, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. God knows what we're coming out into in this. God knows what we're coming out to. DT is already on subscriptions. Not really Fusion. It's not. You can't say paying for PSN is a subscription. PSN includes a lot more than that. hit me mid-corner there, man. I insist on fighting round the pit stop sequence. Why are you turning into me? What an idiot, this guy doesn't know how to race. God, they're so bloody quick through that chicane, aren't they? They're like a nerfed blooming Citreon. It's going to be a fight to the end, this one, isn't it? Yes. Guys, you're literally losing 2 seconds a lap with this kind of driving. Literally 2 seconds a lap. Sometimes you just have to follow each other. Right, so this isn't actually fun now. This is not what I like. I don't like this kind of racing. This isn't fun for me. Just stupid, but that is what it is. Entertaining to watch, I'm sure, but actually lapping in the 40s because
This is like arcade racing, Jay. Bloody hell, man. This is just a shit show and a half. Absolute shit show. Absolute shit show. He just got his way through it all though, didn't he? God! You've got no tyres, buddy. You've got no tyres. The cause of half the problems. Don't you dare kill me. Somehow become P9. We did a 37 at the end there as well. That's just a shit show. Absolute shit show. There's just so many drivers who just don't have anything other than I need to go for the gap kind of mentality. Let's lose 3 seconds a lap. Well, I'm sure it was relatively entertaining for you folks, but at times that was that's just that kind of racing frustrates me massively. It's more civilised on World of Tanks. Yeah, you could probably you probably find more bloody Racecraft on World of Tanks than you do on this at times. Yeah, that's a good feature of older tanks. You don't actually need PS Plus to, but they've got their own. They've got their own paid subscription, haven't they? They kind of so you pay for premium time on World of Tanks, so you're you don't have to pay for it, but in order to make much progress or decent progress, you kind of do need it. Yeah, I do. Yes, Jay. I can accept that. I can accept that. Yeah, that's such a frustrating part of Gran Turismo Fusion because I know how easy it is for them to fix that roll and start. They have an option to basically choose the gap between the cars. They can literally just change the gap between the cars by a couple of meters and eliminate that problem on Spa. So yeah, the fact that that kind of problem remains week after week, month after month, year after year is very frustrating. They feel better. Tonic had an awful time. Tonic's in a terrible car though. Tonic is in a terrible car. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to be able to set a lap time between now. I don't think I will anyway. I'll set a lap time for the next stream. I'll stream this again anyway, and I'll set a lap time. Let's put that down. Let's go. Let's try some. Should always try something different. Let's try that. Even get a bit more rotation on the car with that. Right, I'm off for a Jimmy Riddle, folks. I'll be back in a minute. Wait. Yeah, we'll get that in GT Sport 2, Jay. In GT Sport 2, there will not be any time trial qualifying, it will only be in-session qualifying. GT Sport 2. Yeah. There'll be at least 6 different race series going on. There'll be multi-class racing. There'll be a PS5 exclusive, so no limitations, or certainly less limitations. Yeah. GT Sport 2 is going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Sorts of things are going to make GT Sport 2 amazing. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. Yeah, we can dream, yeah. Let's do a quick lap then. Let's see if we can get like a mid 37. That might get me some of the chaos. Probably not though. VR only races, yeah, you'd be kinda... God, they'll maybe even bring in some FOV settings. Manual pit stops. Finish this. That's not been the worst lap I've ever done in my life. I don't think the first sector was crap, but see where that puts us. It's quicker though, isn't it? Bloody 4 tenths up there. We know we can do a 37.2. Probably quite quickly. Right, it puts us in P12. Might be enough. Make a GT Sport 2 promo video, Wombo. Maybe Kaz will like it. Yeah, GT Sport 2, there will be races that change daily, there'll be races that change every 3 days, and there'll be weekly races, there'll be endurance races at the weekend. I mean, I think GT Sport is sounding amazing. GT Sport 2 is sounding amazing. PS5 is already over half its life. Wow, imagine GT Sport 2 is a PS5 Pro exclusive. That would sell systems, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think we're certainly in that region, Jay. Right, let's go. Let's go. Did they actually confirm that, Jay? Don't remember that. We're working on the next one to come out with PS5 Pro. I hadn't read that comment before I said the kind of, yeah, GT Sport 2 PS5 Pro exclusive. We'll move up one already. Promoted to a good luck down there. Good luck down there to your dad, Eugene. Guys get yips. Off-putting in the slightest. That's the time frame, yeah. Just get taken out first corner. God, I have an insane amount of understeer. There's another one off. What is demo? Have a nice walk, mate. Have a nice walk. Came a bit hard. The hyper, is that hyper from the chat? Maybe racing. Lap, isn't it? I've got absolutely no front end on my car at the moment. No front end. I'm not so much trouble with, but the driver wasn't willing to give up the position in a race earlier on. Love them pitting then, that's interesting. I think the NSX is better than this. Certainly with my setup, the NSX is better. I'm sure we'll get into all sorts of chaos now, folks. Yeah, I think it just means if your replay's in the top 10 at some point, yeah. I'm racing at the pod moment there. Madness City again. Hi Taylor, how you doing? Yeah, it's been plenty of chaos. Definitely been plenty of chaos. It's so awkward to be behind at the moment with the jittering. Quite inconsistent. It's costing me so much. I have to try and go around the outside here. Well, got past him, but I think this guy hit the Russian into me. By the looks of it. That's my prediction. I think that's what happened there. A couple of non-tyre changers up ahead, I think. Portuguese driver Dave did change tyres. Certainly a closely fought battle. Messy last couple of laps, folks. Can't just push me in, I can't fucking go anywhere if there's a car in front of me. Drove into the back of me, one of these two. You two can fuck right off, by the way, you're not getting the position. Can't go through the car in front of me. It only goes fast as the car in front of me is going through that part of the corner, can't I? You're going to see a wall, my Spanish friend. You can fuck right off with that move. Wombo Tank Commanders just came out. Oh, fuck off, man. They just can't race. I mean, it's fine. But just, honestly, the lack of respect in any kind of racing situation is just so bad at times. Apologies for the language, folks. But I'm a bit triggered. I'm a wee bit triggered. G approves those rims. You get a P6. I apologise for getting so feisty there with the language and stuff, but aye. This game gets you good, yeah, it certainly does. Rocky, welcome in. I'm all for more swearing. 77777 minus 1. Maybe I should drive angry more often. I seem to survive better in those situations. What a mad race. Nah, you're used to it though, Steve. You're used to it from World of Tanks, so... Yeah, anybody that's been in World of Tanks is not going to be surprised at the language. Get that there. Let's see. Happened on the last lap. Rob, how you doing? The +1 for the F-bombs. I think is that what you're talking about, Fusion? You gave me room on the outside after diving me. That was kind of him. Be fair, well, this guy's a bit of a disaster, isn't he? I was kind of a bit angry with the Portuguese driver because I thought he just hadn't given me any room on the outside, but he actually had. Then he get punted by Conego into me. And be fair, we came out of it smelling our roses, so you win some, you lose some. I definitely won that one. Right, I think with a half decent result finishing there and the fact that we're getting a bit sweary, it might be a good idea to end proceedings, folks. So, yeah, that was a half decent race to finish on. Yeah, I appreciate your company. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, we set the wrong time on the stream. May have affected a few people coming in, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it is now. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming into the chatting away, keeping me going. Nakata, I never said hello to you, by the way. Nice to see you. Yes, appreciate it, folks, and I'll probably do this again at some point. I don't know when. Hopefully see you for that. But until then, take care, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye now.